Hey guys, this is the Interviewer, and today I'm going to show you everything I picked up from Kamehacon. So let's jump right into it. First off, we got David K. David K is known for the voice of Sesshomaru. So um, here we go. He is a Sesshomaru on Inuyasha Movie 3. Then he also plays Clank in Ratchet and Clank, so I had him sign for it. The original PlayStation 2 copy. Alright, and then next, surprisingly, believe it or not, he actually also plays Bato. So I had him sign for Bato from Ghost in the Shell. Then up next, we have, it's called Sky Surfer Strike Force, but he is the main guy. That one kind of, shocked him a little bit. It was fun. Alright, who is next? Up next on our lovely roster, we have Jillian Michaels. Jillian Michaels is known for the voice of Shippo, so had her sign for little Shippo right there. Yeah. All right. And then up next, we had her in Melty Lancer. She is the purple haired in Melty Lancer. So had her sign for that. Also, this character in Gundam Seed, she didn't play the character, but she actually helped cover the song for the character. So she's the one that sang the song for this character in Gundam Seed. Yeah. Really cool. So had her sign for that. All right. Up next, we have, according to my magical list here of people, it's going to be Max Middleman. So, for Max Middleman, we actually got two things here. One sec. So, first one I had him sign for was Bungo Stray Dogs. He is the voice of Atsushi in the Dead Center. So, I had him sign for Atsushi. Alright, that's the first one. Then up next, we have this one, which is he plays Shiro Kotomine in Fate Apocrypha. So had him sign for that as well. All right. Up next, we've got John Bergermeyer. So John Bergermeyer is known as Tien from Dragon Ball Z, but he's also known for Kurama in Yu Yu Hakusho. Also had him sign for Koshiro in Basilisk. Then I had him sign for Joey in Blue Gender. So, got all those signed. Just set those on the floor for now. Up next, we got Linda Young. Linda Young is the voice of the original Frieza. So, I had her sign two things. They're both quotes with her character. One of the quotes that I do like is this one: Mother never taught me not to point fingers. I remember that one. Oh man, what a classic. Alright. So, after that, we've got Kyle Hebert. Kyle Hebert, I had him sign for Gurren Lagann. He plays Kamina, which is the older brother. So he plays the older brother in it. And I had him put the quote, "Just who the hell do you think I am?" Amazing anime. And then I also had him sign a figure for the character. And on the back base there, it does say "Pierce the Heavens." So, yeah, cool stuff. All right. Up next, we got Stephanie Nonnelly and Tiffany Valmer. So here they are. So I had Stephanie Nonnelly signed for Kid Goku, and then Tiffany Valmer is the original voice of Bulma from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So it's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, Tiffany Valmer signed as well. It's in a silver. There we go. You can see it now. So yeah, I had her sign for that, and then I also had Stephanie Nonnelly sign for Yu Yu Hakusho and Kitty Grade because she does the opening covers for both of these animes. So had her sign for both of those as well. Also got a figure of Classic Bulma signed for Dragon Ball. Right here. Really cool. And I like how I found a classic Dragon Ball Bulma. So, anyway. Happy with that. Alright, up next we got Eric Vale. Now, Eric Vale has a handful. So, here we go. For Initial D, he plays one of Takami's best friends that's on the Akina Speedstars. I forget his name offhand, but I he rides that car right there. So yeah, played him, and then in Casshern Sins, he is Casshern. So have him signed for that. And then in How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, he is the Demon Lord. So have him signed. And as well as this beauty right here, which this is a good anime. We got Desert Punk. So he is the Desert Punk. And if you've never seen this one, take time to watch this one. It's not half bad. It's actually really good. Also, as well as Initial D. That's a great series. If you like cars and drifting, I highly recommend it. All right. And then in Plunderer, he plays Lichtbach, and he is the Plunderer. So I had him signed for that. I do have a handful of other signings from the main cast on there. So yeah, excited to almost have all of them on there. All right. Up next, after that, we've got Brian Dobson. So Brian Dobson, he actually played Kid Buu and Teen Gohan, as well as Dr. Garo or Android 20. So I had him signed for Kid Buu. And then also, this is kind of like the little joke item, but it's Dragon's Fire and Ice. So he plays the Goblin General right there in the dead center. So plays him. Had him signed for that. Let's see. After that, we've got up next Alistair Abel. Now, Alistair Abel, he plays a handful of stuff, but he's mainly known as Future Trunks. So he signed, and he also put a quote from the character. Then he plays this dude with the coconut helmet from Hack Roots. Had him signed for that character. And then finally, he plays in Highlander as the Highlander. So I had him signed for the Highlander. And he literally put the quote, "There can only be one." Oh man, fun stuff. All right, and then up next after him, we got Stephanie Young. Now, Stephanie Young, I had her sign for Arachne from Soul Eater. Then I had her also sign for BitX. Now, BitX has a handful of people that have signed, and I'll actually get into one of the characters here in a moment. But anyway, so Stephanie Young is the voice of Karen down there. And then we also have Eric Vale. Eric Vale is the main guy. And then we will actually get into more information about BitX itself, which is the Pegasus thing with the wings. I'll explain who voices that in a minute here, coming up. So let's see. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, so now we're getting into Jeremy Inman. Jeremy Inman, he is known for Android 16, but he also directed about 3 animes that are in my hands. So we've got BitX, as I explained earlier. Now, a little fun fact about BitX, as I said, I would get into that. He is the voice of BitX. So not only did he direct this one, but he is the voice of the creature. So had him signed for that, because he's the director. Then I also learned he is the director of Desert Punk. Had him sign on the back. He also plays a character in it. And then he is also the director of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. So there's three right there. And then I also got from his girlfriend, I got from Kimberly Grace. She voices in the anime My Roommate is a Cat, so she voices one of the cats. Had her signed for that. Really cool. All right. After that, we've got Ian James Corlett. So Ian James Corlett is the Canadian voice actor for Goku. So had him signed for Goku right there. He put Goku at number 1. Really cool. And then he also voices Mega Man. So had him signed for Mega Man. He is one of the voices of Mega Man. All right. Up next, we have I believe it's Kent Williams. So Kent Williams, I also had signed from BitX. He is that character there, Foul, the blonde-headed guy. So Had him signed for that. Kent was really surprised I even had a copy of that anime, to be honest. All right. And then up next after that, we got Saffron Henderson. So, Saffron Henderson, she's actually known for Kid Gohan, but I actually didn't have any Dragon Ball Z stuff to get signed for her. So, here we go. So, in Brain Powered, she's that purple haired girl right there on the cover. And then in Kong, the animated series, she is the main girl. So, she plays the redhead. Yep. And then in Black Lagoon, she is Shenhua, however you want to pronounce it. So she plays the girl with the really broken English, but God, I love her character. It's hilarious. So yeah, and that's a really good anime if you never have seen that one. If you like action, I highly suggest Black Lagoon. It has its moments. So anyway, moving on. Up next, we've got Brian Drummond. So, Brian Drummond is known for the Canadian voice of Vegeta, so had him signed for Vegeta. Then I had him sign for Vex from Gundam Wing, because he's the voice of Vex. So, had him sign that. Then I also had him sign for Death Note, which is actually one of my very first Death Note signings. He is the voice of Ryuk. So, had him sign for Death Note. And then the other one, this is just more personally for me, because this is actually what I used to first collect as my very first collection. So, he played in Bionicle 3, Web of Shadows, but he plays Onua and Matao, so he plays 2 of the 6 main Toa. So, had him sign that for me. Really cool, just to even have it, because I used to collect that. That was like the very first thing I ever collected. Anyway, moving on. We've got Peter Kelamis. So Peter Kelamis is the Australian voice actor of Goku. Had him sign 2 things for Goku. So yeah, had him sign for that. And then up next we've got Terry Klassen and then Meredith McCoy. So Meredith McCoy is Android 18. Terry Klassen has voiced Krillin. He's another voice of Krillin besides Sonny Strait. So had them both sign that. Now, here's the really cool thing that Terry Klassen is known for, which is being the... Where the heck is it? Oh boy. Well, I have a paper that basically it shows he's the... Oh, I think I found it. So, he is the director of Ed, Edd and Eddy. He also voiced Eddie's older brother in Ed, Edd and Eddy. So, yep. Sure enough. That was something really cool that I got. I was like, oh wow. So, then after that, up next we got Mario Castienda and Rene Garcia. So, Mario Castienda and Rene Garcia are the voices of Goku and Vegeta for Dragon Ball Z in the Hispanic version. So, I had both guys sign for it. And then Mario Castienda also voices Commander Shepard in the Hispanic version of Mass Effect. So, I had him sign for Mass Effect as Commander Shepard. And then finally, last but not least, or pretty dang close to last, after that, we've got Morgan Berry. So Morgan Berry, we have her for Yashahime. She plays Maroha. She's the voice of Maroha. Had her sign for that. And then in Riddle Story of Devil, she plays the blue-haired main girl. So I had her sign for those. And then, let's see. So Robbie Damon, I had signed for Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. So I had him sign for Megami, right there. I also had a figure signed for him for Jujutsu Kaisen. Real nice guy, by the way. I mean, they're all nice people, honestly, from meeting most of them. Alright, and then finally for Ray Chase, I had him sign for the main character, the main guy in Charlotte. I don't know why that's blaring out so bad. But anyway, then over here, we also have it signed by Lauren Landa. So yes, they play the main 2 in Charlotte. I also have it signed by the little sister. Good anime. I believe that is everything. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Have a good day.